Part 1. Most people don't realize they're making financial mistakes until it's too late. The truth, it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep, grow, and protect. Even high earners can end up struggling financially if they don't have the right habits and systems in place. If you're constantly finding yourself running out of money, feeling trapped by debt, or unable to save for the future, chances are you're making some of these 10 costly mistakes that keep people broke. The good news? Once you identify these mistakes, you can fix them and start building real wealth. Let's dive in and uncover what might be holding you back. Part 2. Mistake 1. Living paycheck to paycheck. Does your money disappear as quickly as you earn it? Living paycheck to paycheck is one of the most common traps, and it's one that sets you up for financial disaster. Emergencies happen, a car breaks down, a medical bill pops up, or your company suddenly lays you off. Without savings, you're left scrambling, often relying on credit cards or loans to get by. Solution: the first step to breaking this cycle is simple. Pay yourself first. Before paying your bills or buying anything, set aside a percentage of your income for savings or investments. Even if it's just 10%, this habit creates a financial buffer that grows over time. Automate your savings so you don't have to think about it. It's like paying a future version of yourself. Once you have an emergency fund in place, aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Financial security starts with creating breathing room between your income and your expenses. Part 3. Mistake number 2, not having a budget. Many people hear the word budget and immediately think of limitations and restrictions. But budget isn't about cutting out all the fun in your life. It's about control. If you don't know where your money is going, it's probably disappearing into unnecessary expenses without your awareness. The wealthy treat their finances like a business, tracking every dollar to make sure it's being used effectively. They understand that what gets measured gets managed. Fix it now. Start by listing your income and your monthly expenses. Be honest about where your money is going. Everything from rent to subscriptions, groceries, dining out, and impulse purchases. Identify areas where you're overspending. Then create a plan to direct more money toward your savings and financial goals. Pro tip: use budgeting apps like Inab, You Need a Budget, or Mint to simplify the process and make it easy to track your finances in real time. Part 4. Mistake number 3. Relying on one source of income. In today's economy, depending solely on your paycheck is risky. If that source of income suddenly disappears, whether through layoffs, illness, or unforeseen events, how will you support yourself? The wealthy understand this and create multiple streams of income to protect their financial future. Examples of additional income streams: starting a side hustle, freelance writing, graphic design, tutoring, or consulting; investing in real estate and earning passive income from rental properties; creating digital products like ebooks, online courses, or apps; building a portfolio of dividend-paying stocks. Start now. Asterisk: think about your skills, passions, or hobbies. Could you turn them into a side business or a passive income source? Diversifying your income is one of the fastest ways to build wealth and reduce financial risk. Part 5. Mistake number 4. Using credit cards wrong. Credit cards aren't inherently bad, but they become a major problem when misused. Making only minimum payments or maxing out your credit cards leads to sky-high interest charges, trapping you in a cycle of debt. On paying off high-interest debts first. This is called the debt avalanche method. Use credit cards for the rewards and benefits they offer, like cashback or travel points, but only charge what you can afford to pay off in full each month. Treat credit cards like a tool, not free money. Once you've cleared your debts, maintain a low credit utilization rate, below 30%, to boost your credit score and keep your finances healthy. Part 6. Mistake number 5. Not investing early. Time is your most valuable asset when it comes to growing wealth. The earlier you start investing, the longer your money has to benefit from compound interest, the phenomenon of earning returns on your returns. Here's an example. If you invest $100 per month starting at age 25, with an average annual return of 8%, you could have over $380,000 by age 65. But if you wait until age 35 to start investing, that total drops to around $167,000. Solution: start investing now, even if it's just $50 per month. Contribute to a retirement account like a 401k or IRA, or invest in index funds and ETFs that track the overall market. The key is consistency. Small contributions grow over time into substantial wealth. Part 7. Mistake number 6. Keeping too much money in a savings account. It's smart to save money for emergencies, but if all your cash is sitting in a savings account, you're losing buying power over time due to inflation. What's the alternative? Solution: keep 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an easily accessible savings account for emergencies. For the rest, invest in assets that grow in value: stocks, bonds, real estate, or even a business venture. These investments can outpace inflation and build your wealth in the long term. Part 8. Mistake number 7. Trying to impress others. Keeping up with the Joneses is a surefire way to stay broke. Whether it's buying a car you can't afford, taking luxury vacations, or splurging on designer clothes, spending money just to impress others leaves you with less for what truly matters. The wealthy focus on accumulating assets that generate income or increase in value, rather than buying liabilities that drain their finances. As Warren Buffett famously said, if you buy things you don't need, you will soon sell things you do need. Build wealth first, then enjoy the luxuries later, when you can truly afford them without jeopardizing your financial security. Part 9. Mistake number 8. Ignoring financial education. If you don't understand money, you'll always be at the mercy of it. Financial literacy is a skill, and like any skill, it requires consistent learning and practice. How to improve your financial education. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki or The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Follow finance YouTubers or podcasts to learn tips and strategies. Take online courses on investing, budgeting, and business fundamentals. The more you know, the better you'll be at managing, growing, and protecting your money. Part 10. Mistake number 9. Avoiding risks completely. While caution is important, avoiding all risks means avoiding all rewards. The wealthy understand the difference between reckless gambling and calculated risks. Starting a business, investing in the stock market, or buying a property may involve risks, but they also offer opportunities for tremendous growth. Fix this mistake. Educate yourself about the risks involved and take small, strategic steps outside your comfort zone. Over time, you'll build the confidence and skills needed to capitalize on opportunities while managing risks effectively. Part 11. Mistake number 10. Not thinking long-term. The mindset of the broke focuses on instant gratification, spending money on things that feel good now, with no thought for the future. The mindset of the wealthy: delayed gratification. They're willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term success. Solution: when making decisions, think about their long-term impact. Will this purchase benefit you a year from now? Will this habit improve your life in 10 years? Shift your perspective to prioritize future gains over temporary thrills.